Have you ever scanned the ingredient list on a product that claims to be healthy and wondered if everything in it is as good for you as it appears? You're not alone. There is one ingredient that is used so widely in supplements, powders, drinks, and many health foods that it might even be hiding in your own kitchen cupboard. Despite the marketing that suggests it is a safe substitute for sugar, emerging research and laboratory findings have raised concerns about its effects on the body. Today, we are going to break down the story of sucralose, explain how it came to be a common ingredient, and discuss what science tells us about its effects on our health. We will also provide practical advice on how to identify products containing this chemical and ways to support your body if you decide to remove it from your diet. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with the knowledge to spot sucralose in your food and understand why it might be time to reconsider its role in your diet. As a thank you for joining me today, we're giving away 100 free copies of my best-selling book to subscribers. So if you haven't yet, hit subscribe, like this video, and comment why you want to win. Now let's get started. What is sucralose? Sucralose is a synthetic sweetener that is produced through a process of chemically altering sugar molecules. In scientific terms, it's known as substituted chlorinated disaccharide, a name that might sound intimidating, but essentially it means that parts of the sugar molecule have been replaced with chlorine atoms. This change makes sucralose approximately 600 times sweeter than regular sugar, so manufacturers only need a very small amount to achieve the desired sweetness. Because of its high potency, sucralose has become a popular ingredient in a wide range of products. It's used in everything from diet sodas and energy drinks to protein bars and even toothpaste. The appeal is obvious. You get the sweet taste you crave without the extra calories that come with sugar. But as we're about to discuss, there's a darker side to this chemical transformation that may have serious consequences for your health. The accidental discovery and rapid rise. The story of sucralose begins in 1975 in a laboratory, not in a food processing plant. Researchers were experimenting with various chemicals for different applications, including the development of insecticides. In one serendipitous moment, a laboratory assistant was tasked with performing a taste test on a chemical compound. Instead of tasting bitter or unpalatable, the compound had a distinctly sweet flavor. This unexpected discovery sparked further investigation. Originally intended as a potential insecticide, the sweet compound soon caught the attention of researchers who saw its potential as a sugar substitute. Instead of being used to kill pests, the ingredient was patented in 1976 as a promising new powdered sweetener. A major player in the sweetener industry, Tate & Lyle, stepped in to rebrand the substance for the consumer market. They coined a more market-friendly name for it, and thus, the product we now recognize by its brand name, Splenda, was born. Within a few short years, sucralose skyrocketed in popularity. Its ability to deliver intense sweetness without added calories made it an attractive option for food manufacturers and consumers alike. Today, sucralose is one of the fastest-growing sugar alternatives worldwide, appearing in thousands of products that promise a healthier lifestyle. The chemical process, from sugar to sucralose. To truly understand why sucralose is so controversial, it helps to know how it is made. The production of sucralose involves a series of 10 to 12 chemical reactions that start with regular sugar. During these reactions, specific hydroxyl, OH, groups in the sugar molecule are replaced by chlorine atoms. This alteration not only makes the molecule significantly sweeter, but also creates a substance that is structurally very different from the sugar our bodies are accustomed to. While chlorine is an element that our body does require in trace amounts, the introduction of chlorine into a sugar molecule in this way can lead to the formation of unintended byproducts. The chemical process that produces sucralose also generates chlorination byproducts, compounds that form when chlorine reacts with organic material. These byproducts have raised concerns among researchers because of their potential to interact with our body's cells in unpredictable ways. Health concerns, what the research reveals. In recent years, studies have begun to shed light on the potential negative effects of sucralose. Researchers have observed that even though sucralose passes through the majority of our digestive system unchanged, the small fraction that interacts with our cells can trigger a cascade of biochemical reactions. Laboratory tests have shown that when human intestinal tissue is exposed to sucralose, there is a noticeable increase in the activation of genes associated with inflammation and oxidative stress. These changes at the cellular level raise red flags about the long-term effects of this ingredient. One particularly alarming finding is that sucralose may alter DNA structure. In controlled experiments using human tissue samples, sucralose was linked to changes that resembled early signs of DNA damage. This has led some scientists to question whether prolonged exposure to sucralose could increase the risk of cancer. While the research is still evolving, the early indicators are enough to warrant caution, especially given how ubiquitous sucralose has become in our food supply. Some studies suggest that sucralose might be more harmful than other synthetic ingredients. When compared to natural sweeteners like stevia or monk fruit extract, both of which come directly from plants, sucralose stands out due to its synthetic origins and the chemical alterations it undergoes during production. Researchers have noted that the byproducts formed during its manufacture may provoke responses in the body that are similar to those caused by known toxins, thereby challenging the notion that sucralose is a benign substitute for sugar. Where sucralose hides. One of the most striking aspects of sucralose is its presence in an astonishing variety of products. If you think sucralose is confined to diet sodas, think again. It is also commonly found in protein bars, powdered supplements, sugar-free gum, low-calorie energy drinks, and even some dental care products. In many cases, these items are marketed as healthy or diet-friendly, yet they may contain sucralose in amounts that raise questions about their long-term safety. For instance, if you're someone who relies on energy drinks for a quick boost, take a moment to look at the label. Many of these beverages list sucralose among their ingredients. The ingredient might not be the first thing you notice, but it's there, contributing to the overall sweetness without adding calories. This is also true for many products that are supposed to help with weight management. The irony is that while these products are intended to promote a healthier lifestyle, they might be doing more harm than good by introducing a substance that alters the body's natural processes. Because sucralose is so potent, manufacturers need only a tiny amount to achieve the desired level of sweetness. This means that even products labeled as low-calorie might be delivering a concentrated dose of sucralose without explicitly alerting consumers to its potential dangers. With its rapid increase in usage, growing at an estimated 10% per year in some markets, sucralose has become one of the most widely consumed artificial sweeteners in the world. The body's response. When you consume sucralose, your body treats it very differently than it does natural sugars. While a significant portion of sucralose is excreted unchanged, some of it interacts with your gut bacteria. These bacteria can convert sucralose into another compound known as sucralose 6-acetate. This conversion is a critical point of concern because sucralose 6-acetate is not an inert substance. It actively participates in metabolic processes that can damage your cells. Research has shown that sucralose 6-acetate may contribute to the degradation of the intestinal barrier, a condition often referred to as leaky gut. A compromised gut lining allows harmful substances to seep into the bloodstream, potentially triggering systemic inflammation. This inflammation can lead to a host of health issues, ranging from digestive disorders to more severe conditions such as autoimmune diseases. Beyond the gut, the liver also plays a crucial role in dealing with sucralose. Normally, the liver works diligently to filter toxins out of your blood and transform them into harmless substances that your body can expel. However, when sucralose enters the system, it appears to commandeer the liver's detoxification processes. The liver gives sucralose preferential treatment, working to eliminate it quickly, and in doing so, potentially neglecting other toxins that are present in your body. This misallocation of the liver's detoxification capacity could result in a higher overall toxic load. making your body more susceptible to various health issues. Think of your liver as a busy transportation hub. Under ordinary circumstances, all toxins get processed in an orderly manner, but when sucralose is present, it's like one unruly passenger who forces its way to the front of the line, causing delays for everyone else. Over time, this prioritization could exacerbate the buildup of other harmful substances in your body. Recognizing the signs. If you're concerned about the potential effects of sucralose, it's important to be aware of the symptoms that might indicate your body is reacting negatively to this ingredient. Many people who consume sucralose-containing products report a range of symptoms that might seem unrelated at first, but could be linked to this synthetic sweetener. You might experience persistent fatigue, unexplained headaches, or what many describe as a general sense of sluggishness. Some individuals have reported issues with brain fog, where it becomes difficult to concentrate or think clearly, and others mention digestive discomfort such as bloating, cramping, or even painful bowel movements. Additionally, there are reports of unusual sensations such as heavy legs or joint pains that occur without any obvious physical cause. In some cases, mood changes or a general feeling of irritability have also been noted. While these symptoms can have many causes, if you regularly consume products that contain sucralose, it might be worth considering whether this ingredient could be playing a role in how you feel on a day-to-day basis. It's important to remember that everyone's body reacts differently, and while some may be particularly sensitive to sucralose, others might not notice any effects at all. However, if you find that you're experiencing a cluster of these symptoms on a regular basis, it might be time to take a closer look at your diet and consider whether sucralose could be a contributing factor. A closer look at daily consumption. Let's put this into perspective with some real-world scenarios. Imagine you start your day with a diet soda or a low-calorie energy drink. You may not think twice about it because you believe you're making a healthier choice by avoiding sugar. However, as you read the ingredient label, you notice sucralose listed among the components. The drink promises to give you energy and keep your calorie count low, but behind that promise lies a potent synthetic sweetener that even in small amounts could be impacting your body. Consider another scenario. You grab a sugar-free protein bar after a workout, assuming it will help with your recovery without adding extra calories. Again, sucralose is present. You're consuming several servings of products like this throughout the day, and the cumulative effect may be significant, even if each individual product contains only a small amount. Many products that are marketed as light or diet are built on the promise of reducing calories, yet they are often packed with sucralose, hiding in plain sight among other ingredients. It's also not uncommon to find sucralose in products you wouldn't immediately suspect. Low-calorie coffee creamers, sugar-free condiments, and even certain oral hygiene products like toothpaste can contain this ingredient. Every time you reach for one of these items, you might be unwittingly adding to your daily sucralose intake. The sheer pervasiveness of this ingredient means that even those who think they're making healthy choices might be exposing themselves to it on a regular basis. Identifying sucralose in your diet. Understanding where sucralose hides is the first step to taking control of your diet. It's crucial to become familiar with the names and terms that manufacturers use on ingredient lists. Look for the word sucralose itself or its scientific name, substituted chlorinated disaccharide. Sometimes products might list brand names such as Splenda instead of the generic term. When you're shopping for food or beverages, whether it's an energy drink, a protein bar, or even a dental product, take an extra moment to review the ingredients. This simple habit can help you build awareness about what you're consuming on a daily basis. In many cases, the products that claim to be low-calorie or sugar-free rely heavily on artificial sweeteners like sucralose. Although these items are designed to help with weight management, emerging research suggests that they might not be as beneficial as once thought. Regulatory agencies have even started to question whether these sweeteners aid in weight loss. noting that some may actually lead to increased cravings and overeating. The disconnect between the marketed benefits and the scientific findings is one of the reasons why it's so important to read labels carefully and know what you're putting into your body. The widespread adoption of sucralose in food manufacturing is largely due to its effectiveness as a sweetener. With its ability to provide intense sweetness in minute quantities, sucralose has become a favorite among manufacturers looking to reduce calorie counts without sacrificing flavor. Yet the very factors that make sucralose so appealing also contribute to its potential risks. Because only a tiny amount is needed to achieve the desired taste, products can contain concentrated doses of this synthetic compound, making it difficult for consumers to gauge their true exposure. Moreover, the assumption that replacing sugar with a non-caloric alternative automatically leads to healthier outcomes has been challenged by recent studies. Research indicates that sucralose might interfere with the body's natural metabolic processes. Instead of aiding in weight loss, it could be contributing to a cycle of increased appetite and poor gut health. This paradox has led many experts to call for a re-evaluation of the role of artificial sweeteners in a balanced diet. The data is clear: sucralose is growing rapidly in popularity, and its consumption is increasing year after year. In the United States alone, it accounts for a significant portion of the global market for high-intensity sweeteners. The scale of its use is staggering, and with it comes the responsibility of understanding the potential long-term effects on public health. As more studies highlight the potential for DNA damage, inflammation, and disrupted detoxification processes, it becomes imperative for consumers to make informed decisions about whether to include sucralose in their diets. Long-term implications. When you consider the long-term implications of chronic exposure to sucralose, the picture becomes even more concerning. Some studies have suggested that even low daily doses of sucralose, when consumed over a period of several weeks, can lead to measurable changes in human tissue. These changes include DNA alterations and increased gene activity related to inflammation. While more research is needed to fully understand the scope of these effects, the early indicators point to potential risks that should not be ignored. One of the most troubling aspects is the impact on the liver. The liver's detoxification system is a critical component of our overall health, responsible for filtering out toxins and keeping our bodies in balance. However, when sucralose enters the bloodstream, it appears to receive preferential treatment from the liver's detox proteins. This means that the liver focuses on eliminating sucralose quickly, potentially leaving other toxins to accumulate. Over time, this could lead to a higher toxic load, increasing the risk of liver-related issues, and even contributing to conditions like non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Experts warn that if our liver becomes overburdened, it could have a ripple effect on our overall health. The liver is essential for processing not only the food we eat, but also the pollutants we encounter in our environment. If its capacity is compromised by the need to process sucralose, other harmful substances may not be cleared as effectively. This scenario paints a worrisome picture for anyone who regularly consumes products containing this synthetic sweetener. How to reduce sucralose intake. If you're concerned about the potential effects of sucralose on your health, the first step is to take control of what you eat and drink. Begin by eliminating or reducing your consumption of products that list sucralose as an ingredient. This might mean choosing alternatives that use natural sweeteners derived from plants, such as stevia or monk fruit extract. By shifting your focus to products with more natural ingredients, you can reduce your exposure to synthetic compounds and support your body's overall well-being. It is also helpful to take a proactive approach by periodically checking your pantry and refrigerator. Make it a habit to review the labels on your favorite products, especially those marketed as diet or sugar-free. You might be surprised at how many items rely on sucralose to deliver sweetness. Becoming more aware of your consumption patterns is a powerful way to take charge of your health. Another important step is to support your body's natural detoxification processes. Your body is equipped with mechanisms to rid itself of toxins, but these systems can become overwhelmed when constantly bombarded with synthetic additives. Focusing on whole, unprocessed foods can give your system a break. Incorporating plenty of fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats into your diet can help reinforce your body's natural defenses. Supporting your body's natural detox processes. To counteract the potential negative effects of sucralose, it's crucial to bolster your body's natural ability to detoxify and repair itself. One of the key players in this process is glutathione, a powerful antioxidant that your body produces on its own. Glutathione acts as a sort of internal cleanser, protecting cells from damage and helping to neutralize toxins. One effective way to boost your glutathione levels is by incorporating certain foods into your diet. Cruciferous vegetables such as broccoli, cauliflower, and kale are excellent choices because they contain compounds that support the production of glutathione. Foods like avocado and spices such as turmeric can also help promote a healthy balance of antioxidants. By consuming a diet rich in these foods, you provide your body with the tools it needs to combat oxidative stress and support liver function. In addition to dietary changes, you may consider adopting a short-term detox plan. Many experts suggest that taking a break from products containing sucralose for a couple of weeks can help your body begin to reset its natural balance. During this time, focus on eating whole, nutrient-dense foods and drinking plenty of water. This approach not only reduces your exposure to synthetic sweeteners, but also gives your body the opportunity to repair any damage that may have been done. Supporting your liver is another critical aspect of this detox process. The liver plays a central role in filtering out toxins, so keeping it healthy is paramount. Some natural supplements, such as milk thistle, are known to support liver function. Additionally, simple practices like drinking lemon water can aid in flushing toxins from your system. The goal is to create an environment where your liver can operate at its best, efficiently processing and eliminating harmful substances. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.